guys, welcome back to Let's Talk Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. I do apologize for not making a video last week. I was, let's just say, indisposed. I was having a pretty bad week, which is why I am recording this early, because I had a bad day today, which brings up the subject for today. What do we do about MS and mood swings? Because that happens with MS. At times it affects your mood. Normally, my mood will be pretty even keel. Like, I'm basically a mellow person. I tend to be a funny person at most times. But I know as I get older, I get more serious, and especially since being diagnosed, it has had a more different effect on my mood. I know that flash is fucking up my vision, but anyway. And lately, in my brain, I can feel my mood shifting. Like, okay, I know I don't want to say this, I know I don't feel this way, but here comes my mouth saying the shit that's gonna probably piss myself off as well as someone else. And doesn't mean I feel that way, it just comes out like, ugh, I don't know how else to describe it. And like I said, I'm not a medical professional, but I know people probably feel this way too, and it's just frustrating when your mood will vastly shift. And a perfect example is when you're at work and you're having to do what you do, and if you're dealing with the public and dealing with, let's say, customer service, you do not exist. And in a sense that you are just a person that is there to service the customer. You have to have an even keel. You were just there to help the person. Your personal feelings are not supposed to be affected by what you're doing, especially if you're in the medical field. You are there to help them. You're supposed to be, out of the picture. However, at times you will get those certain people, those certain customers, those certain people that you have to interact with that will test your patience. And when that happens, it really affects you. And maybe you would get off of work or go to the bathroom and be like, ugh, these fuckers. But with the MS, your whole shift, your whole personality and your mood and your actions will change in a snap. And trying to do that while you're working is extremely tough. And you have to try to not do that or say that or act this way when you're having to deal with that person that you're interacting with. And that is so hard. And it's not your fault, and it's not that other person's fault. Or shit, I don't want to speak for the other person. Maybe it is, because they're being mean to you, but they are going through something too, and you really don't want to take it out on them, and you shouldn't, because that's wrong. But it's just something that how do you deal with that? How do you deal with that feeling, with that sensation that you get? Because when I had that happen to me today, my hands were literally shaking. Like, I could not process what was happening to me once I was done. And the anger and the mood was just, it's something that it feels like an illness that you can feel, and you don't want to affect anybody else. But how do you get rid of that? If anyone knows, please tell me. This is something that is new to me, you know, the whole crazy mood swings. And I know it's something, let's say it's something cool, similar to, you know, when you're in your period. I know girls, you know how that is. But it's on a whole, let's say it's on the different side of the same coin. I don't know. I guess this really had no purpose other than maybe my mind needed to rant. I don't know. Call it an MS video. Don't call it an MS video. It was just something that I needed to get off my chest. And it was bothering me. And it was a question that I really did have. Like, how do you deal with those mood swings? Like, especially if you are dealing with pre-existing conditions. Like, if you already have depression, anxiety, if you are someone that has ADHD, or you're bipolar, if you already have those symptoms and then you're dealing with the mood swings as well, how do you coexist with this? It's definitely something that you have to find balance with, because as of right now, I'm finding that very hard to do. And Smoke Dog agrees. With that being said, I think this is over with. Oh, yes, I'm ending it. Thank you so much. I will post this on Facebook. I will post it on YouTube. Please go check it out. Please like, please subscribe, I guess, on YouTube. You're already my friends on Facebook, so that's cool. Like it. Thank you. Comment. Thank you so much. Peace.